Chihuahua.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Rise and shine. It's butt whipping time.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
How impressive is that to you?
Really impressive.
And they run through our ass like shit through a tin horn, man, and we could not stop them.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
I don't think nobody's worried about that type of stuff.
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you.
You're not really that stupid, are you?
So don't shake your fucking head. If you ask a question, I'm telling you how I feel.
I can sit here and tell you for an hour. You wouldn't understand because you've never played. You've never been an athlete before in your life.
I am still up 20 grand from this last time I stick it in.
More proud of yourself.
I don't agree with that. So, just go ahead on your soliloquy, but I just don't agree with that.
Oh, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that.
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
You're such fucking dopes.
Here. You come up, take the mic, make all your statements. There's a seat here and there's a seat.
That's about as PG rated as I can say it.
Second place of all of college football. You need to think of it that way. You need to think of it that way.
Is this live?
Less than 13 hours away, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be at the draft, the start of the draft. We will be hearing. And the pick is in. And of course, it'll be very annoying because the Tennessee Titans will take almost all of their 15 minutes, even though they've had months and months and months to plan out what the hell they're going to do with the number one overall pick. But no, they're going to drag it out for TV purposes, of course, but it doesn't matter because we will hear. It's draft day. Happy draft day, everyone. Good morning. Welcome back to Game On. This is your sports morning espresso shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On, and I'm here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. And here's what we got on the menu today. Obviously, we're going to be talking draft. I got some stuff from PFF. I went and subscribed to PFF Plus, so now we can go look at some mock simulators, some draft mocks, but also the one thing that I loved on the reason why I got it, because I mean, there's a bunch of great stuff for NFL things on there and college football stuff that I can use later in the season. But the main thing was pulling up stuff of the PFF grades of all the players that are going to be drafted. So we can take a look at that. I'll be using that tonight when we have the big stream tonight. I'm very, very excited for that. There's that, but we got to talk about what went on. We had NBA playoff games yesterday. We had baseball games. We had hockey, the Stars of Lead. I saw something with Stars of Lead for like a whole 56 seconds or something like that in the 3 games they've played against the Avalanche. And somehow they're up 2-1 in the series. Gotta love playoff hockey for things like that. All right. Yes, got all that and more. But first, I'm trying to find where. Let's see. The big board. I think this is the thing. Was this the thing that I did? That's not it. No. I'm trying to find on here. I downloaded it over here. What's it called? Why don't we check that out? Why don't we go ahead and check and see what I did here? Recent downloads. Oh, it's not on there. Weird. Well, oh, there it is. PFF. Nope. We'll find it. But first, let's say hello to everyone's here. What's up, Grass Guy? How we doing? Mont's in the house. Mont, that's not going to do, sir. That's not going to do. Hold up, Mont. Well, I got to do this on a different one. I know you can't see the whole thing, but I still don't want to show off card number. You know. Hold on, Mont. There we go. There's that. Let's get you a sub. Let's get you a gifted sub. There we go. There's some more in there for anyone else who needs some. But good morning, Mont. You guys are ready for that? I'm so pumped for tonight. Good morning, Alan. How we doing? Mastering's here. What up, buddy? What up, buddy? Will an uncensored furnishing happen before the end of 2025? That is the question. That is the question, my friend. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I can feel it. Actually, I have a couple topics that I really do want to talk about, so I'm kind of motivated to try to get it done. But we will see. Is that a good thing? Is what a good thing? Uncensored firm? Yes, uncensored firm is good. Where is what I'm looking for? Let's see. I don't know what it's called. NFL. Let's just start going over the NFL draft. NFL Moxer. Oh, here we go. I think this is it. No, this is the big board. I don't think it's the big board. Let's see. How could I find this thing so easily yesterday? Oh. Check this out, guys. I'm an idiot. Well, you guys know this. I'm an idiot. But maybe I should look at this big red thing that's up at the top here that says download now. That's the thing I was looking for. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I'm special. Honore Old Fart, are you going to be broadcasting during the draft? Yes, I am. I'll be live. We're going to go live 1 hour before. I've got a sponsor to start off the show, so that'll be cool. And then we'll be live. Yeah, we'll be live throughout the whole draft there, all the way through then the first round. Here's the plan. The plan is we got Heavy Steps going to be joining us. We'll have other people joining us. I wish Bureau could join us for the whole thing. He says he's going to try to hop in over after the Giants give their pick, but he will be doing stuff with Ryan over at Sports Wars. They actually reached out to see if I wanted to do that with them yesterday, but I've got my own thing to do. The Texas Goose, good morning. How we doing over on the YouTube side? How we doing? Glad to see you in. But no, here's the plan. The plan is I'm going to be live hour before for the whole first round. We're going to have guests coming in and out. But what I'm going to do is over on the locals page at gameon.locals.com, I will put the link a little bit before the stream starts. I will put the link to come into studio in here. And those of you that want to hop on when your team is picking, now I'm trusting you guys to not mess around with this. And just like a few minutes before your team is getting ready to make their selection, you can hop in. We can chat about it. But I want to get your guys as fans live reaction. So I think that would be kind of fun. So if you hop in, make sure to put your username on here so we know who you are, at least your username from the chat. I think that'd be fun because I think it'd be cool to see live fan reaction. We'll let you hang out for a few minutes, tell us what you think of the pick, and then we'll say goodbye and on to the next one. Should be fun. That is the first time I've done that, so we're gonna see how that goes this year. And if you're nervous about being on screen, you don't have to worry about it because you can go like this. You can just have no camera and just talk, which is perfectly fine. I don't care. And you really don't need any equipment or anything. You can literally do it from your iPhone or whatever. Like it's StreamYard's pretty easy to use. Good morning, Leslie. How we doing? I canceled my YouTube TV during the off season. Ooh. Yeah, I probably won't be on YouTube for most of it. I'll probably cut YouTube off. Right as we're about to get started because I will be showing some of the draft and obviously giving my own commentation on it. But I won't have the whole broadcast going the whole time up here. I will go in and out when the pick selections are about to be made because I will be doing my own stuff of breaking down the picks and giving you guys information because it was one of the other reasons why I got this right here. And I see your question, the Texas Goose. I'll answer that in 1 second. Another reason. Let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Another reason why I got this thing right here was because I can make it bigger. Hold on. Was because of they do a great job of breaking down the grades on all the players and stuff. So whoever gets drafted, we can pull them up and we can go through, and they'll give us the player traits, strengths, weaknesses, scouting report, all their stats and whatnot, and the PFF grades, and we can talk about it, plus give our mine and Steps' own opinions on this and what we think, if it's a great fit with the team and all that fun stuff. So I'll be doing that. But as for like broadcasting the stream, and like I'll pull up the stream when Goodell's walking out and getting ready to make the announcement of the pick, but I won't have the stream like ESPN playing the whole time, because no one wants to listen to them, right? No one wants to listen to them. Both Alan. Let's see. YouTube is the devil. That's right. It's the devil, Ricky Bobby. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for Hansa. We're just gonna say El Hand. What up, Hand? I'm just gonna say Hand. Shadur to Pittsburgh. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that would be the best spot for him. I really do. I think, not saying that I think Shadur's gonna succeed, but the best place for him to land, to have a chance to succeed, is Pittsburgh. But my thoughts on Shadur Sanders, I think if he goes in the top 10 to any of those teams, unless someone trades up into the top 10 to get him, I don't think it's going to go well. I don't think it's going to go well in New York. I don't think it's going to go well in New Orleans or Vegas, maybe, but I don't know. But maybe, because he'll have the great Tom Brady there guiding him. I mean, Tom can turn anyone into a Hall of Famer, so by just being around him. So we'll see. That's a joke, by the way. I'm a huge Brady fan, as you can tell, because I'm a Patriot fan. But no, I think him falling to Pittsburgh would be great for him and for Pittsburgh. But we'll see. We'll see. What's this? Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, that is the plan. I'm excited for this stuff, man. Like this is 671 pages of them just breaking that down. And this is just QBs. We're in the QB section right now, but they got running backs. They got every position. So some of these positions that we don't, I mean, everyone, we know the big names. We know the quarterback names. We've watched these college players. But like, if we want to go down to like, I don't know, let's see. If we want to talk about offensive line, we can go to page 251. Right? Oh, look at that. Seth McLaughlin. Now, maybe some of you guys know who he is because he's on Ohio State. And he's a big boy. If you're Ohio State fans, you probably know who this guy is. But for those that don't know him, we got McLaughlin played over 1,800 snaps at Alabama before transferring to Ohio State. See, I didn't know that. Winning the Remington Award as the nation's best center. That was pretty cool. Though his grading profile was closer to above average than elite, McLaughlin allowed just 1 sack and 8 quarterbacks hits in his career. That's cool. But then we got all these things, and we got his strengths, good sense of where he needs to be at all times, functional enough athlete to fit in most schemes, works hard to create proper angles in the run game. Okay, so that's good. If we got a team that wants to be a big powerhouse run team, whoever's drafting Genty might want to think about getting this guy too if they need a center. His weakness, he tore his Achilles. Oh, which puts his 2025 stats sent out. Well, there you go. That means he's probably going to fall. Struggles with snaps that include tinkering with mechanics. Oh, yeah, I remember this guy. I remember Ohio State this happened. I was like, oh, dude, that's not good. Right before, I think it happened right before the playoffs. Has a hard time staying in front of the defenders with quicker first steps. Okay. And then he got his 3-year data and his grades over the past 3 years. But yeah, so we've got a lot of data here. Plus, I got some other things that we can pull up. But yeah, we're going to be breaking all that down tonight. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. And we get to hang out with you guys, which is always a good time. Which is always, always, always a good time. I just figured this out, which is kind of cool. So if I do this angle, I kind of like this angle because then I can put the pop-out chat right over the screen right here, over the one that you guys see. It's over it. So then it actually clears up all the space for me over here, which is awesome. Slashers here. Good morning. Have you been watching Gruden's QB breakdown for this? I've been watching some of it. It's pretty great. I love that he does that. I actually we pulled up and watched him open up his Ohio State gear. I love when he gets his boxes of gear from schools. God, that guy. High energy. Who's your pick for Mr. Irrelevant? I have zero idea. It'll probably, and you know, the props and stuff that you do, if you enter into any of those prop pools, they always ask what position is. I think it's like, it doesn't seem like it's always some offensive player or a kicker, I guess. Dan Connors here, he says gay. That's right. Glad to have you here, Dan Connor. Quinn Ewers says he's the best QB in the draft. I think I've been saying this for months. I think Quinn, at the end of the day, when careers are all said and done, I think he will have the best career out of all the QBs in this draft. But it also depends where he ends up. You know, also depends where he ends up. Yeah, Gruden's amazing. No skin in the game. Good morning, sir. Good morning. NFL Sunday tickets is a joke. That's why I canceled after. Dude, the thing all you have to do now is just get the NFL Plus, and then it gives you access to Red Zone. So you won't, so you don't have to pay for like the NFL Sunday ticket, the whatever YouTube charges for it now and whatnot. Because I never end up watching. I got five kids, 4 of them are little kids, so I don't have time to sit down and get a watch game by game. So I just throw on the Red Zone. And I can watch that on Go wherever we go, but I just watch things on Red Zone because I don't really have time to sit down and watch an individual game other than if it's a Monday or Sunday night football game. And that thing's only like $15 a month. So you get Red Zone and all the other stuff that comes with NFL Plus for only $15 a month. It's a pretty good deal. Good morning, Jay Wolvenar. How you doing? Grass Guy says Jackson Dart. It's going to be interesting where he ends up. I wouldn't be surprised. No, I don't think I've seen a mock with it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you saw the Giants or someone, or even someone trade up with the Giants and someone take Jackson Dart at 3 or even in the top 10. I just got a weird feeling about it. This could be like our Michael Penix from last year. You know? Good morning, Patriot. How we doing? You figured out who your Cowboys are going to take yet? We figured out who the old Cowboys are going to take yet? Giants stream back up into the first round if Shedeur falls, or maybe Dart. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the trades. This is the first time since what? Actually, this has been the first time in the modern draft era that no one has traded their first round pick yet this close to the draft. It's crazy. Everyone has all their stuff. No skin in the game says thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Glad to have you in. All 11,000 of you this morning. Wow. Can we get a round of applause for that? This is over on the Rumble side of things, and we got fellows over on the YouTube side of things too. But I'll feel like I got to get some premium content done by the end of the month. He sent me an email saying, hey, you met all your metrics. Good job, but you've done 0 premium content. Well, yeah, good thing we got a week. Why would the Giants waste another pick on a QB? Because it's the Giants, dude. It's the Giants. That's why. That is why. But yes, that is the draft. And we've got plenty of draft stuff to talk about tonight. And I will be live an hour beforehand so we can kind of get settled in, get comfortable. But speaking of draft, I got to shout out my guys over at I have teamed up with the guys at Season Pools. And let's see. I got to drop the link too. We only got 6 of it. Now, I had a buddy try to join this yesterday, and he said it wasn't working for him, which he was able to sign up, but he wasn't able to get into the draft. So if you have that problem, let me know. But this is Season Pools. They were kind enough to create us our own NFL draft props. So this is what you do. It's really easy. Really, really easy. And I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to go grab the link right now, and then I'll drop it there. But it's really easy. You just sign up. You click the link that I'm about to drop. The Texas Goose, I think, he's over on the Rumble side now. You came over from the YouTube side. We love to see that. We love to see that. He says that he thinks Quinn Ewers will be a massive bust. Watching him at Texas made my head spin on some of the decisions he made. I get it. We'll talk all about that tonight. But glad to see you over here on the Rumble side of things. Okay. But anyways, come over here. And let me drop that. Grab the link right now. The is in scn.com. Game on / there we go. So if you come over here, you sign up. It's really easy. All you got to do is sign up there, and then you click that link that I just dropped in Rumble. YouTube, I'm about to drop it right now. Hold on. You enter into the draft. You answer 25 questions real quick. Just 25 questions. And here's the link on the YouTube side of things. There you go. And it's that easy. And then if you get the most questions right, you win $125, $75 for second place, and $50 for third. Right now, there's only 6 people in there. So I would go and get in there. And this is what it looks like. See, it's just real, like how many QBs go in the first round? How many offensive linemen, defensive linemen, edge rushers go in the first 10 picks? How many tight ends go in the first round? Just fun questions like this. And it's all about only the first round. Do the first, second, third picks go Ward, Hunter, Carter? Fun stuff. Will Jalen Milroe get drafted in the first round? So fun stuff like that. All you got to do is click that link, sign up, join the pool, answer 25 questions, and you're in. That's it. Done. Takes only a couple minutes. These guys are great over there. You'll really enjoy them. But hold on. There we go. We just got AJ just joined. Shout out to AJ. Get in there. You guys are great. Hey, I just got a text from my wife. I will be right back. Okay. Hang out for a second, chat. Hang out. I'll play some music for you. Okay, I'm back. Dude, we've had the twins. The twins, so I have twins for those that don't know. They're what, like 15 months now? Anyways, going through the teething stage. So this show starts at 4:30 a.m. Pacific. Yes, I do this show at 4:30 a.m. every day that I do it. 4:30 or 5, depending if I work or not. But they've been getting up like clockwork at 3 a.m. the last 3 nights. Both of them. Just the teething stage, you know. Shout out to my wife. She's a saint. She deals with all that. I mean, I help and support and go get things, but she's the one that goes and comforts them because they don't want dad in that spot. They don't want him. But anyways, yes, the season over here, I saw several of you just joined. So thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to all you guys that just joined. These guys are great over at them. There's two guys that run this site. I use this site. They have a lot of fun pools for all sorts of sports and whatnot. But football season is a lot of fun. I joined their NFL package last year. I got it early this year. It's normally $100. It's normally $130. It's on sale for $60 right now. But you get pools there's like 15 pools throughout the whole NFL season. It includes, like Survivor at the beginning of the season, NFL the season long pick'em. But they'll do like 2-week pick'ems throughout the season. They have over $200,000 in prizes. They'll have the NFL playoffs, they'll have the Super Bowl props. They have a whole bunch of fun pools. So if you're someone that likes doing a lot of these pools, you should go check that out too. And these guys are legit. You get paid out. I got paid out for my NFL stuff, but like my March Madness one, I won $1,000 in their bracket, and they paid me out the Sunday after the national championship. That's just two guys. So they're like, hey, we give us to the weekend to start getting payments sent out to all these people we got to send payments to, which is reasonable, right? But they're legit. They're legit. So whoever wins this, you will be getting an email from them about how to get paid. And it's fairly easy if you have PayPal or anything like that. They have several options. But good guys over here. I recommend joining. And it's a free chance. It's a free chance at joining or trying to join or at winning $125. How about that? Okay, so you guys are getting the we messed up 500 message. Okay, see, my buddy, that happened to him too. Huh. Why are we listening to gay porn on me? I don't know. That's like, it was either that or I have this. I don't know. I was trying to play copyright free music. This is soaking music. I got to ask, okay. That is weird because every time I click on it, it works. And so let me email him right now, actually. Let me email him, see if we can get that corrected. And then hopefully by the time we go live this afternoon, it'll work. Hold on. Let's just do this. Let's just email him so we can get this squared away. Because I didn't know if it was just my other buddy. They'll get it squared away for us. Hey, Kyle. Sign up. Say they are getting an error 500 message. Up to our pool. Any way to fix this? Perfect. Sent. So I'm sure I'll hear back from today. And tonight when we go live, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully that's up and running. Just try to do it again later today. I appreciate you guys all signing up and trying to do that. I really do. But that is kind of technology, man. I don't know why the pool's not working. I click the link and it pulls up and says, you're already in. It went great. And then when I signed up, I didn't have any problems, but it's weird. It's weird. Oh, okay. But then when you reloaded the page, it worked. Oh, that's weird. Weird. Yeah, I don't know if maybe after you create your account, then you click that link again, go back to it and see if it works. SportsPicks has some draft props out. That's right. Go over to sportspicks.locals.com. Go check that out. Robert Barnes giving out winners. Okay. But yeah. Thanks for checking that out. Thanks to all you guys who were signing up. Sorry. YouTube side of things are saying, causing a catastrophe. Good morning. Whoa. Good morning. I'm not here for draft talk, but I do have a sports related question. What's your take on gay pay? Let's see. Why do people say months instead of years when telling others their babies' ages? See, that's a good question. I went 15 months there because it's like I could say 1 year, but it's like I feel like up until about 18 months, you can say the months. Because it's like, oh, they're 1. But if they're like 1 about to turn 2, it's just because of the stages. Like everyone knows like that 15-month stage is like, yeah, that's where you're going through some teething. You know, it could be longer, earlier or later than that. But like if I say 15 months, if you had a kid, you understand, you're like, oh, I know what part of that stage you're in. Because there's a huge difference between 15 months and like 18 months or even 20 months. There's different, it's crazy. It's just different stages. 9 months to 12 months to 15 months. It's different stages. So I think that's why, I don't know. Henny says, what the fuck is this dude on here? Let's see. On about here trying to promote a clear scam. Tough man, should have went to college. Well, good morning to you, sir. I did go to college. I have a doctorate. And also, this isn't a scam. We're glad to have you in, buddy. Stranger, how old are you? Me. I'm 410 months old. Hey, man, please sign up for the site. Put your money in this site, man. Dude, you didn't listen. The site's free. It's free. I said if you want to do the NFL packages, you can, but the NFL draft thing that they gave us is free. You don't have to put any money into this. It's all right, though. You're special. Maybe you should have went to college, Henny. Actually, don't. College is a waste. College is a waste. Don't do it, Henny. Don't do it. Your mom goes to college. I say 2.5 when people ask my dog's age. When does this draft start? Was it 5 p.m.? Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Pacific. We're 12 hours away, ladies and gentlemen. We are 12 hours away from 5 p.m. Now, the first pick won't happen until like 5:15, 5:20 because they got to get those ads in, you know? It's about the development phase. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, let's get into some sports news now that we got all that stuff taken care of. Where do you guys want to start? NBA? NBA playoffs? Paige says, okay, I'm in. The site is legit now. Good. Good. And yes, it's all free. It's all free. You don't have to sign up for the paid pools. This is a free way to try it out and see if you like it. Causing catastrophe. I love Napoleon Dynamite. Sure you do. I say old as fuck when people ask my dog age. That's a good one. That is a good one. Let's start over here in the NBA playoffs last night. Celtics defeat the Magic 109-100. The most bet prop last night, like 99% of the money was on Jaylen Brown over because Tatum was out. Kristaps Porzingis took an elbow to the face, got all bloodied up in this one too. Magic just throwing bows out there. But it doesn't matter. Brown held it down. He went over. Celtics win 109-100. And the Magic, with a meaningless layup, cover the spread. Tough if you were Celtics better on that one. Who do I think the Broncos will pick? I don't know. There's been rumors about the Broncos trying to trade up to take Genty. I think they'll end up trying to get a tight end in the first round. Yeah, there's been rumors that they want to trade up or jump up and trade up with Jacksonville. Because Jacksonville's doing the whole classic, oh, we love Genty. He's going to complete our offense. Oh, this is the missing piece. We could never part ways with this pick just to, drive up the negotiate, the trade package, the value of the trade. So we'll see. But yeah, Celtics get that done. Cavaliers whoop the Heat's ass 121-112. Take a 2-0 series lead in that one. And then the Rockets last night. Man, I wanted to take the Rockets last night, but everyone and their mother were on the Rockets last night. It makes sense. The Rockets should do that. But what really happened, I think this game actually would have been more competitive. They win 109-94, by the way. Would have been more competitive if Jimmy Butler didn't go out of the game 8 minutes in. He got knocked. He went up in the air, got knocked, and landed on his ass in a pretty terrible way, and he was unable to continue the game. So it was Steph Curry and a bunch of clowns out there, and it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Every time Steph would answer with a three, the Rockets had their own answer for it. And then Jalen Green, he got a flagrant one last night, but he put up 38 points, 6 assists, and had 3 steals. That man had himself a game. So Rockets tie that series up 1-1 as they head back to the Bay Area for game 3 against the Warriors there. Grass Guy said he had the Celtics. Okay. Speaking of this, let's see. So Sharon Peters, how we doing? Did someone say cover their spread and tight end? Yes, we did. Good morning. Why is it on YouTube? I love the YouTube chat when you all come in here. It's great. Not as cool as the Rumble chat, but a lot of gay shit over on the YouTube side of things, and it's funny. Picks are in, just had to log in again. See, that's what I think it is. That's what I think because you have to sign up and then the link something goes wrong with the link. I think if you like exit out, click the link, get back in there. I don't know. But thank you for signing up for that. I don't get anything from this, by the way. Like I'm teamed up with them, but I don't get anything from this. This was just all them being kind of throwing in $250 for us to potentially win. We're just testing this out to see what we can get going for the football season. But I think they're great. I mean, it's a fun site. It's kind of like it reminds me of, there's the run your pools and stuff, but this one I think is ran a lot better. They have a cool community over there, message board and whatnot. The text you said I just had to refresh again. Okay. Who do the Patriots need? I don't keep an eye on them because I hate them. They need anything and everything, but they need offensive line. But they have a lot of Sharon Peters will like this. They got a lot of holes they need to fill. A lot of holes, big holes to fill. But if I'm just praying that somehow, some way, Abdul Carter falls to the Patriots. Everyone's saying the Giants are going to take him, which it doesn't make any sense to me unless they're planning on moving off from Thibodeau, which has been rumors. But they got Brian Burns, they got Thibodeau, they got Dexter Lawrence. They need an offensive lineman or like some other help. They need a lot of other help other than beefing up. Like they don't really need another defensive end. But Abdul Carter is the best player in this draft. And the Patriots, all they had to do was lose week 18 to the Bills. But it was the Bills' third string out there. And, of course, they tried hard. We could have had the number 1 overall pick, but no, they won. So now we have the 4th pick. Now we have to pray that he falls to us. So they'll probably take an offensive lineman. It's projected to be Will Campbell out of LSU. Old short arm Will Campbell. But we'll see. But, yeah, that's what happened in the NBA yesterday. So some interesting series. It's funny to see if Jimmy Butler is injured and can't come back, at least for a game or two, the Warriors are in trouble, which would be funny. I would laugh at that. Fuck the Warriors. Steve Kerr's dumbass. Speaking of dumbass YouTube. Sharon Peters says, "Where's my future ex-husband, Cricket? He still makes me wetter than Hurricane Harvey." Cricket has left the show. So he's no longer a part of the show. He's doing his own thing now. So you're going to have to go find him so you can get that hurricane going up again. Oh, that's funny. Anyways, YouTube, they usually only do about the first half hour or so of the show over there. The rest of it is over on Rumble. Link to the Rumble is there. Thank you for hanging out today, guys. Even Henny's dumbass. Appreciate it. I mean, it's okay. We support the special needs and they're allowed to come in the chat like Henny. It's fine. So we're glad you're here, Henny. But Steve Kerr sits down to pee. That's right, causing catastrophe. He does. But we'll be doing the rest of the show over on Rumble. And then tonight, make sure you subscribe wherever you're watching, because tonight we will be doing at about 4 p.m. Pacific, going live and getting ready for the draft, leading into the draft. We'll be doing coverage of the draft throughout. So YouTube, it's been fun. But goodbye.